All right. Book review time. I'm a sucker for a crime thriller. You know that by now, by watching all of my other Armand's Opinions videos. So this one, The Debt Collector by Stephen Max Russo. Um, the author and I had been talking on social media, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to read my book? I'll give you a copy." And I was like, "You know what? No, I don't. I don't want your free book." I mean, I wasn't mean about it. I was like, "You know what? It's on Kindle Unlimited. I'm going to read it on Kindle Unlimited. I love Kindle Unlimited. Or I'm going to buy the book if it's not on Kindle Unlimited." Grab the book. It sat on my to be read pile for like weeks. I have tons and tons of books that I am reading. The new Dean Koontz book had come out. I got to read that. I got to put that at the top every time a new Dean Koontz book comes out. So I was like, all right, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what this book is, The Debt Collector. And I liked it. 5 stars. 4.75 stars. And I'm going to tell you, there was I liked it. I like the dialogue. I like the main character, Abigail. Very different from other debt collector characters. You know, those you're usually going to see those big giant Goomba Italian guys from Jersey kind of characters. This is a petite little blonde, pretty who brass knuckles. She can kick your ass. Loved it. Being a Jersey guy myself originally, I also liked that we had a lot of North Jersey. We had a lot of places from North Jersey that and New York that was mentioned, some streets and whatnot. So I always like that. I always like reading books that take me back to the old country, basically back to New Jersey. I've been down in Florida since 2001. So, but I grew up, 31, 32 years old when I moved down here to Jacksonville or out down to Florida originally. So I liked it. Which is weird too if you watch my walk and talk video from today. The girl who asked a question, and she asked a question about Italian food. Her name is Abigail. I'm sure it's a coincidence. I'm sure it's not the Abigail from this story. It could be. Who knows? Anyway, I'm sorry I took so long to read this book. I really liked it. I liked the writing. It was, to me, it was very pulp fiction. Okay? I mean, we had some descriptions on, what people are wearing and, some stuff, inside a restaurant or buildings or whatever. But mostly it was character driven. We got into the heads of several of the characters, and there were no. I like it because there were no one-dimensional. Well, there was a couple of one-dimensional bad guys, but they were written where it wasn't a parody. It wasn't lazy. I liked them. You knew this guy was going to be a jerk, and he was a jerk in the book. I like that our main character, she had faults. She had a past. And I thought that was great. I'm not going to rehash the whole thing. I don't give spoilers in these reviews, and I also don't just sit here and go, "Oh, this is the tale of blah blah blah," and then give you the back cover synopsis kind of thing. I don't think we need to do any of that. Check out the book. It's on Amazon, and I'm definitely going to read more from this author. I like the writing style. Again, I'm a big fan of crime thrillers. I write crime thrillers myself, so I always want to see what everybody else out there is also writing some of the ideas. Finally, I love the twist at the end, if you can call it a twist. I like the wrap up of what happened in this book, so I thought it was really good. I thought it's a very simple premise. There's no reinventing the wheel here, which is perfect. I hate when I read a book and I'm just like, all right, what Why are we trying to go into different? Just give me the story. You know. Yeah, she's a debt collector and she has to collect a debt. Something goes wrong. Perfect. I mean, that's literally what this book is. So I thought it was great. Like I said, big fan. I will be reading Stephen Max Russo again. We'll see what happens. So maybe possibly look for another review of this author on here on my YouTube channel in the near future. Who can say? I could probably say. All right, thanks for hanging out. Do me a favor, subscribe. I'm trying to build up this YouTube channel, and it takes you 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to cost you anything. It helps me out, and it will also help you out. It'll make you a better person. All right.